We've got to move on, move on. We grew up with each other and we're leaving, detaching, moving on, saying goodbye. 'Cause we've got to go, got to head out into the world. We must move on. It is necessary that we move on, move on. We're expanding out of our comfort zone, or maybe contracting into a comfort zone, where I know we all have worked really hard. We have worked really hard to get where we are. And where are we? On the threshold of something big. That is only going to get bigger as we move out from under the shadows of parental controls into the light of adult life. We've got to move on, move on. We've got to be moving on. Disperse ye therefore under the petri dishes of higher learning, family and duty. But keep thinking, keep dreaming, keep thinking, keep dreaming. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget the promises you made to who you are. Your inner muse. I was there. I saw you do it. I'll hold you to it and expect you to hold me to it. For we are all children of the universe given the gift, beneficiaries of a most fabulous generosity that only asks that we stop and see it sometimes, like an old friendship or a parent who left us here waiting for the bus to the next destination. We've got to move on, move on. Not that it hasn't been interesting or compelling, and dull and demeaning and shaming too, but that is part of who we were then and part of who we are now, and as we are leaving, I am leaving a part of myself in you and taking a part of you in me, for we are Eucharistic for each other, you and me, for we are Eucharistic for each other. But we've got to move on, move on, move on. Everything does it. Birds fly away, trees lose their leaves, everyone leaves, day dissolves into night, seasons fade into other seasons. Someday the earth will dissolve into the sun, even stars explode and fade away. But in the meantime, we've got to move on, move on, move on, move on. And though I am gone from you, I will always carry a bit of you in me. And though I am gone from you, I will always carry a bit of you in me. But we've got to move on, move on. We've got to move on, move on. We've got to move on, move on, move on.